This is Sister Michaela Kendrick with your GSP Church News. Happy birthday to everyone born and married in the month of June. Join us each Sunday morning in person at 9:15 for in-person Bible Discovery Hour. Also, remember to lift in prayer our sick and shut-in members. Did you know GSP has 2 prayer opportunities? Join us on Mondays and Fridays at 9 a.m. for community prayer meeting and Tuesday through Thursdays at 8 a.m. for intercessory prayer by Pastor Sapp. Worship team rehearsal this Thursday at 7 p.m. Don't miss it. Don't forget to visit the candy shop following service. All proceeds go to the youth department. Join us each Wednesday in June for Bible study with Reverend Sharon Monsanto. The EJWMS meets each second Monday at 7 p.m. via Zoom. Matters of the Heart Women Discussion Group is meeting each third Friday at 7 p.m. via Zoom. The Seasoned Saints Ministry is meeting in person on the third Saturday at 1 p.m. The Lay Organization is meeting at 7 p.m. each third Monday via Zoom. The Caregiver Support Group meets this month on the fourth Thursday of the month at 6 p.m.
GSP Church invites you to our free annual financial literacy workshop on Saturday, June 15th at 1 p.m., where you will hear from excellent presenters, Attorney Richard Riles, who will explain how elections directly impact our local economy, Reverend Michelle Coley, who will share best practices for reducing or eliminating debt and the importance of your credit scores, and yours truly, Reverend Dr. Liam Sapp. I will discuss the value of building generational wealth. Don't miss this free chance to learn valuable information and improve your financial situation. Register today at gspchurch.net.
Your barber mess up, he leaves a little patch on your head. Mr. Petty, what you gonna tell him? Hey man, you gonna be like, hey man, you need to get that right. Am I right? Right. But how many times y'all done went down to City Hall and said, hey man, what y'all doing down here over in my neighborhood just ain't working? How many times? Raise a hand. You have. One man. And that's where we got to be.
He got his stuff and his snacks, and I got him. He likes the air fried chicken. I said, anytime you get hungry, baby, you put the rice on and air fry some chicken. Don't come and bother me. So he knows. Okay, so we're gonna have lunch every day, but we're gonna have lunch based on what's in the fridge.
Save the date for GSP's one-day summer revival on Friday, June 21st at 7 p.m. with Reverend Anthony Reed. The Youth Department's annual day is June 23rd. Come out and support our youth. And be sure to come to Fifth Sunday Worship on the 30th of June. The associate ministers present, tag team preaching. You don't want to miss it.
The Emancipation Proclamation was issued on September 22, 1862, while the Civil War was still going on. It wouldn't go into effect until January 1, 1863. Though the proclamation declared all slaves free, this wasn't immediate. In Texas, where there was no Civil War carnage, there was an influx of slave owners and their property by the end of the war. Due to its distance from the action and the limitations of technology, It took forever for Texas to hear about the proclamation. It wasn't until June 1865 when the federal government arrived in Texas and announced that all slaves were free. This was especially breaking news to slaves in Galveston and Houston, who were especially isolated. So slavery wasn't legally abolished until December 1865 in Texas. But June 19th was the day General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston and announced to the slaves that they were free. And the date stuck. The next year, the very first Juneteenth annual commemoration was held. It became a prominent holiday for local Black Texans. Black families even bought land to hold celebrations when racist whites tried to interfere. Juneteenth celebrations called for dancing, food, camaraderie, and fun. Fishing, rodeo, and baseball were also popular activities. There was a lot of dressing up and peacocking too. The early 20th century popularity of the event is evident by this 1919 newspaper in Dallas announcing the big Juneteenth sale. Celebration of the event waned as racial turbulence and world wars of the 20th century took place. Juneteenth wasn't a national celebration, but the holiday spread as more Blacks left the South during the Great Migration. Juneteenth saw a resurgence in popularity after the Civil Rights Movement and was officially made a holiday in Texas in 1980. As of 2016, the only states to not recognize Juneteenth are the Dakotas, Montana, Hawaii, and New Hampshire. Happy Juneteenth!
Help us get the frisbee off the roof. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, let's put them on the sleigh. Yeah.
Hey, haven't I told you not to play with my
Mary, look, Daddy, look, Daddy.
Hey, sit down. Just working on my tractor. Might give me a Come on, son, watch the game.
This concludes the GSP Church News for this week.